So day 104 of my Vlog 365 challenge, and it's Tuesday, and Tuesday is actually my last day of teaching for a week and a bit actually at AIU. I'm not teaching Thursday, and I've got all of next week off as well. My colleague Joanna is coming in to give them an insight from her point of view. So she's worked for the BBC for a very, very long time. She's currently a continuity announcer for Radio 4, but she's gone through the commissioning process. She's background is sort of in natural history and that sort of stuff. Although from chatting to her, she's really interested now in creative writing and drama and that sort of stuff. Also, I have a headache. I don't know why, but I have a headache. Today's been a bit. I always say today's been a bit crazy. It's not actually. I was supposed to be meeting up with Joanna, but didn't get here in time because the traffic in Cambridge was nightmarish. You won't know this because most of you don't, but for those that might do, the main road outside the university, which I drive down to park in a discreet location near the university, because I do drive almost to the university, just because if I used to park and ride, well, the park and ride in Cambridge is a bit silly anyway, because they've now started to charge people to actually park at the park and ride as well as paying to ride, which always seems a bit counterproductive. But it's more about the timings of it, especially like even today with the roadworks. I'd have struggled with the park and ride anyway. Anyway, what was I talking about? So I've actually got the next week and a half off. We're spending Thursday and Friday at the house at Mum's, doing another big clear out. Hopefully, really feel like we've gotten past the halfway point, hopefully by the end of this week. And then next week's still up in the air, although I'm looking at going into London to meet up with a friend of mine to talk about just have a catch up and that sort of stuff, and maybe meet up some other friends. But then also celebrating, although we're still talking as a family what we do, but next week would have been my mum's birthday, and it's in my diary, and I'm going to leave it in my diary long term for a while. I actually had a bit of an emotional moment last night. I was chatting about the fact, it's my mum's, would have been mum's birthday next week, and it just sort of just hits you and knocks you, and you just, again, you remind yourself that the person's no longer here, But so hopefully we can do something really exciting, and then meet up with some other friends, but then just crack on with everything. So still working on some of my projects. And catching up with some volunteers. So I've been doing a lot of work in the last few days about the Community Radio Awards, actually, because we're looking at kicking all those off, being very inspired again from the Student Radio Awards. So and I'm certainly feeling the fact that there's only it feels like it's been a long old month, or long old 6 weeks or whatever. Or how it's been a long. I'm looking forward to Christmas. Christmas should be fun. Hopefully, it's going to be a really magical Christmas. Last Christmas was probably the worst Christmas I had. I was ill for most of it because the stress of everything that was going on in my life just made me ill. Christmas Day, I think, spent the whole day in bed. Honestly, think it was the worst Christmas I ever had. So I'm hoping this Christmas. Well, not hoping. I know for a fact that this Christmas is already going to be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to Christmas and New Year. So I will leave you on a positive note. I'll ask you actually, what are you doing? What are you doing for Christmas and all that sort of stuff? Remember to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Please head over to YouTube and subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook, head over to YouTube and subscribe, like and share and comment. And I will see you guys tomorrow.